And we are back. How many people would have thought that by the time the summer rolls around, we'll still be in the middle of this pandemic? If you would have asked me a few months ago, for sure I would have said, probably did say, that when the summer comes, it's going to be done. We'll be able to look back and say, those are some of the craziest times, but at least it's time to celebrate now. Crazy times, let's go on the summer vacation. We'll enjoy, the kids will love it, and we'll be able to finally leave the house. That didn't happen, and many will argue that it's actually worse now than perhaps it's ever been. And all we want to do is just go and enjoy right now. It's been so tough for so many. If it was a regular summer, you wouldn't just check the calendar and say, okay, this is a good week to go on vacation. You'd also have to take a look at the Jewish calendar because you want to make sure that your vacation doesn't intersect with the 3 weeks. Because if there was a time to celebrate, which is our summer vacation, and then there's another time not to celebrate, really mourn, and mourn in the most intense way over the destruction of Beis HaMikdash, it's going to be this time period we're in right now called the 3 weeks. But I want to ask you a question. Think about this. What are some of the things that we can't do during this time? Some of the things we want to stay away from. So for example, no haircuts for the 3 weeks. No haircuts. You know what? You couldn't get a haircut for the last 3 months because all the stores were closed. You're not supposed to travel long distances, no big trips. Well, I had 3 trips to Israel that were canceled. Trips with the March of the Living, trips with the men's group. They're not happening right now because this is the new world we're living in. What else can't you do? You can't drink wine as we get closer to Tisha B'Av. Can't drink wine? What are you going to do? You're going to go out to a restaurant, you're going to lift the mask, try to sip a cup of wine because that's so much fun? There's so many different restrictions like no live music. You can't go listen to live music. Well, can't do that during the 3 weeks? Which arena, which theater are you going to that you were able to go and listen to a concert in the last 3 months? Weddings, no weddings. How many times did you get invited to a wedding? Nice invitations, only to find out that the wedding was either postponed or was done in such a way where you couldn't go. Talk about the 3 weeks and the things we can't do during this time. We've been doing it for the last 3 months. And in many ways, it's probably harder for us to experience the unique qualities of this time called the 3 weeks because we've been doing many of these things already. So what do we do this year? Of course, we're going to continue doing them. Of course, we're going to keep doing them. But if you can't feel them, maybe focus on something else. Maybe it's an opportunity for us to do something we don't do enough. What is that? Let's think about the Beis HaMikdash. It was destroyed because of baseless hatred, sinat chinam, sinas chinam, whatever you want to call it. Let's use this opportunity now. You really want to do something significant during this time that might be different? Shouldn't be different, but unfortunately it is different. Let's make an improvement on those relationships. No more baseless hatred. Let's work on ahavat Yisrael, avas Yisrael, loving another Jew, different than you, but loving someone else. Ladies and gentlemen, inspire yourselves to inspire others. We'll see you next time.